Hi YouTube, my name is Corinne and I am a female truck driver. I have been driving for 12 years plus, going on 13 years next year in the summer. I think July next year will be 13 years. This is my very first video and I was watching other truck drivers via YouTube and was checking out their YouTube pages. And I thought that I would make me a page since I've been doing this so long. Today's subject is not really no subject. I'm just going to touch base on who I am, how long I've been driving, my experience, and let's see what I've done today and where I'm at. Okay, I've been driving 12 years, going on 13. I'm 40 years old now, but I started when I was 27. And that's before GPSs and almost cell phones, when the Blackberries were out. So we used to have to write down everything and kind of map quest it, tape it to the dash and count the miles and use the map before GPSs. So I've been out here a really long time. I'm not an owner-operator, even although I'm getting ready to buy a few trucks in about a year or so. But I'm going to still drive myself. I'm not going to actually at first probably run the company. I probably will put them on with another company and get some drivers, and I'll still be driving. And if I think about switching up, getting the authority or whatever that is, and then I'll do it that way and I'll run the load board and run the company myself. But for right now, I'm just planning on getting a few trucks and still drive myself. Yeah, so I'm almost a million-mile driver. I'm at about 800,000 miles, 850,000 miles, so really close to a million. Most of my miles have been accident-free. I had one accident about 5 years ago where I wasn't at fault. I had a breakdown, a repair, and as soon as I pulled over, put on the hazards, not 10 minutes later, somebody sideswiped me from the back. But that's the only real, accident I have, thank God. What else? I don't have a handle. I had a guy that called me Precious Stone when I first started, so I kind of stick with Precious Stone, but I really don't have a handle. I might use that because I can't think of anything else. Where am I at? I'm near Albuquerque, New Mexico now, in Farmington, New Mexico, so that's about 150 miles north west of Albuquerque. Yeah, I dropped off in Albuquerque yesterday, and I came to pick up in Farmington, New Mexico, not too far from Albuquerque, 150 miles or so, to get some pumpkins. But they turned out to be out of season. They were turning yellow, so we ended up canceling the load. But I've been here waiting a day for these pumpkins and ended up couldn't get them. So yeah, basically, I have experience with drive-in mostly, OTR mostly. I'm OTR now. I did a little local for about a year and a half or so. I've done reefer, I've done containers out of the rail yard, BNS, NSF, and also CSX, running containers, 53 footers. I think it's 40 something, and then there's another number. So I run all kind of containers. I did reefer for three or 4 years, and then the rest is drive in. Some regional, some dedicated. I had a dedicated from Detroit to Laredo and back auto parts for a year or so. And I've also ran Southeast Regional when I first started back in 2007 and 2008. So I did some that regional around just the southern parts, Alabama, Florida, Georgia, Louisiana, North Carolina, South Carolina. So that's where I kind of started. I didn't want to get into the snow so soon. What else can I say? I can't think. I'm trying to think of something else that I could possibly say. Yeah, that's basically it for now. I guess something else I was getting ready to say. I forget what it was, but yeah, that's basically it. I'm driving now, OTR. Making pretty good money these days because I'm out of Chicago area and we at about 65 cents a mile. So, my checks are upward of, I'm over $80,000 or $90,000 more a year. After 12 years, you make better money the longer you've been working. So I'm almost up to $100,000 a year. And I enjoy it. I love trucking. I fell in love with it. I wouldn't want to do anything else. It's hard, but I still love it. And I enjoy myself. You know, I enjoy myself. I am a female, so it can get a little bit tough. The toughest part of being a woman and driving is going to the shop. I don't like the mechanics because it's just hard being a woman dealing with diesel mechanics, you know. But other than that, I love it. I absolutely love it. I wouldn't want to do anything else. It's in my blood. I enjoy it. I would consider myself a veteran now. And yeah, I love trucking. I love trucking. I love the industry. I love everything about it. You know, I enjoy it. I'm getting more into the business side of it. And you know, I'm just enjoying myself. Something I was going to say, I forget what that was. But basically, yeah, I've had my hazmat. I've ran hazmat too. I did a little bit of everything. I just haven't did tankers yet, but I do get in tankers endorsement. And I haven't ran any heavy haul or you know, cow hauling or auto hauling. But everything else I've done. I guess I was in the airline industry before I started trucking, and after 9/11 things got bad as far as the economy for me, as far as the airline. So that's how I got into trucking. Couldn't find a regular job. The economy was bad in the secular world outside of trucking, and I couldn't find anything in my industry, which was the airline industry, and the pay had went way down even if I could find something, and I just wasn't willing to work anymore for like, I think we were getting $11 to $12 an hour, and it went down to like $9, $10, $8 an hour. So I was like, no, and it wasn't hiring you anyway because people were scared to fly and they couldn't, you know, keep, you know, money in the airline industry. So I ended up in trucking. I'm from Detroit. I moved from Detroit and I moved to Atlanta. Couldn't find my job in my industry, which is the airline industry. I opened a paper, started with Stevens Transport. They got me down there, you know, put you in a hotel, you know, paid for everything, food, everything, like the licenses, and started with them. I started with them, get the license with them. I trained with Werner for a year with a trainer for a few months, and I stuck with Werner for a year. And then I've been with all kind of different carriers. I job top a little bit learning, but now I'm sticking around places. But I've been with KLLM, Martin, PTL, Warner's, Stevens, Pam. I've ran with a lot of them. And I know the big company side nowadays, I run with guys with fewer fleets because you get more money there. But, you know, it's problems there, but it's more money there. So that's kind of how I'm running now, fewer fleets. And, you know, I just enjoy myself. I'm going to let y'all go now. Again, my name is Corinne. You can call me Precious Stone. Is what this guy called me when I first got out of here. You know, and I guess I should stick to that. I don't know. It seems too, you know, too important. You know, I'm just like any truck driver out here. But if I want to go with Precious Stone, then so you have it. Okay, y'all, drive safe. Drivers, for those who are drivers, enjoy yourself. And, you know, do the best at your career. I'll holler back at y'all later.